So my name's Dave Harzinski. I'm the plant engineer for Stoner Incorporated. We're a small chemical manufacturer located in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, owned and operated by Rob Eklund, who is the grandson of our founder, Paul Stoner. The company's been in business for about 75 years. We specialize in mold releases, cleaners, degreasers, a full line of car care products, with the flagship being invisible glass. So Stoner Incorporated has been a customer of All-Fill previous to my tenure here, which goes back 25 years. We've had a checkware on our aerosol production line probably since the late 90s. I've had a good relationship with you guys being local. Brian Jones, my sales guy, has always reached out and touched base with us and done work with us. When the new line was being designed and built, it was pretty much a no-brainer in our rush to acquire equipment to buy local. So reached out to Brian and All-Fill, and we were able to acquire a new checkware, a new filler, and really a labeler, which was new to me. So when the pandemic hit in March of 2020, the co-packer we were using for our invisible glass wipes was making disinfectant wipes, something we don't do. And as part of their plan to supply really the United States with disinfectants, they approached us and asked us if we were interested in buying a production line from them to keep our product whole, because they needed to focus exclusively on disinfectants. So through some negotiations, we decided not to purchase the line from them, and we decided to pivot and design our own line and bring in-house, with All-Fill being one of the key suppliers for that, because the proximity is probably less than 45 minutes. We have a long-standing relationship, and we could push a little harder. We didn't have to worry about any of the qualifying that I would have to do with a new supplier. It was kind of a couple handshakes with Brian Jones and I, and we had POs on the way and orders in the system. Because we have the history with All-Fill, and we know that you guys make quality equipment, and it would be here in a timely manner. So when you go to look for equipment, All-Fill became an easy vendor for me, because you're local, because we have had great luck with all the people there. Service is close by, spare parts is close by. The designs have been very robust. We've seen that with some of our equipment that lasted 25 years in the facility. It's just an easy drop-in when you're starting to design a line from scratch. With us being a small company, we want to have as many of our suppliers and vendors within an hour or so reach of us. And you guys fit the bill great for that. All-Fill's designs on the filler and the checkware and the labeler is really zero changeover. The labeler was unique for us. It was a 3-head machine, which they have never built before. So we can do full wrap, we can do front and back, and it's simple. It's a very simple design. It's been very reliable. It has worked with all of our guys. We've been able to train pretty much everyone in packaging on how to run this new line. The filler and the labeler are nice, simple, clean, small footprint, robust designs that fit well with our culture. We need stuff here that's going to run for our operators to be able to handle the mechanics on it, be able to troubleshoot if necessary, and it's just worked out very, very well with All-Fill equipment over the years. I mean, the more I can buy through one vendor, especially in those times, as crazy as it was just simpler for us. I mean, it made the design so much easier. To drive down to Exton and see 3 pieces of equipment being built, with the checkware being known as something, the guys know how to program it and how to run it. We've had them for years. Many design changes that we might have found through the running of the line after the first week were taken care of very quickly. I shouldn't feel uncomfortable reaching out, and I don't. It's a simple play for me to send business to All-Fill and send more business to them as we continue to grow. So I fully recommend All-Fill to anyone who's looking for equipment in the packaging world. The checkwares we can speak about, the labelers we can speak about. I know there's other things that are now being offered that I didn't know about that I think is worth checking into on the website, because it looks to be like All-Fill is going to be a one-stop shop for us as we continue to grow this business for our packaging line needs.